There was a young man named Ethan. He grew up in a forgotten part of town. Cracked sidewalks, old buildings, and homes where people survived paycheck to paycheck. His mother cleaned houses for the wealthy, coming home exhausted, but smiling so Ethan wouldn't feel the weight she carried. Everyone around him said the same thing. People like us don't get out. Life is what it is. And for a long time, Ethan believed that. One freezing December night, he was walking home from a late shift at a grocery store. Across the street from a hospital entrance, he saw an elderly Uber driver slumped against a wall, breathing in pain, trying to call for help. But no one stopped. People rushed past with coffee cups and Christmas bags in their hands, pretending not to see. Ethan hesitated. His mother's voice echoed in his mind. "Don't get involved. Stay out of trouble. We can't afford it." He stood there, 1 second that felt like a lifetime. Walk away, like everyone else, or stop and risk getting pulled into someone else's problem. That single second became the one that would rewrite his life. Ethan ran to him, called for the nurses, and helped drag the old man inside. He didn't have insurance, he didn't have savings, but Ethan still told the reception, "I'll take responsibility. Just treat him." He left his phone and ID as a guarantee just to get the doctors started. Hours passed. When the old man stabilized, a doctor approached Ethan quietly and said, "You may not realize this. This man built one of the oldest public schools in this city. His son owns one of the biggest companies here. He would have died if you hadn't stepped in." Ethan walked home thinking the chapter was closed. 3 days later, a black Mercedes stopped outside his small apartment building. A man in a long coat stepped out, looked Ethan in the eye, and said, "My father told me what you did. People usually help once they've made it in life. You helped when you had nothing. That's character. And I want to back character." He paid for Ethan's education, mentored him, opened doors Ethan would never have reached alone. Years later, Ethan built a successful company, and he intentionally hired people who came from the same forgotten streets he did. During a talk, someone asked him, "What turned your life around? Was it luck?" Ethan smiled. "Not luck, a decision. The day I stopped walking past someone else's suffering, life stopped walking past mine." Sometimes your destiny turns, not in boardrooms or big moments, but in a quiet second where no one claps, no cameras record, and nobody sees. The future is built by the choices you make when you think no one is watching.